Have you ever wondered what really changes in a man's body after 60? Beyond the obvious physical adjustments, there are profound transformations that few truly understand, and even fewer know how to embrace. But here's the key. These changes aren't about losing who you were. They mark the beginning of a new phase that can become your greatest source of power and fulfillment. In this video, we'll uncover 6 fundamental changes that happen during this stage. We won't just talk about the body, but also how modern psychology and the philosophy of great thinkers offer insights to face this transformation with wisdom and turn it into an advantage. Each of these points is a powerful tool that can revitalize your intimate life and deepen your connection with yourself in ways you may have never imagined. If it's your first time here, I'm Celia, and I welcome you to a space where we explore profound and essential topics for life. I invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell because today we're starting a journey full of knowledge and reflection that will help you see the stage as an opportunity to rediscover yourself and expand your boundaries. Get ready, because what you'll learn today can transform the way you experience your body, your desires, and your connection to pleasure. Let's begin. Number 1. Your inner rhythm changes. With time, the body and mind develop their own rhythm, a sort of internal compass that no longer follows the urgency of youth. This change, dear listener, isn't a limitation. On the contrary, it's a doorway that, if you're willing to step through, leads to a deeper intimacy and a kind of pleasure that few allow themselves to experience. Desire, at this stage, moves differently. It's no longer about the immediate pursuit of an outcome, but rather a more serene dance that allows you to savor every moment without rushing. Perhaps you've noticed that your body responds differently now. This isn't a setback, it's an invitation to discover the true power of calm and depth. The philosopher Lao Tzu once said, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." This principle beautifully applies to mature intimacy. Every touch, every glance, every shared moment can become an intense experience when you embrace your body's rhythm without the pressure of getting there quickly. But what does this mean in terms of pleasure? At this stage of life, desire and physical response intertwine in a slower, more deliberate way, opening the door to pleasures that might have gone unnoticed in youth. Now is the perfect time to connect with your sensations, explore what truly brings you joy, and learn to listen to every reaction from your body. There's no rush. This is the moment to rediscover yourself. When you embrace this natural rhythm, something beautiful happens. Pleasure becomes a prolonged experience, and every intimate moment turns into an opportunity to enjoy without expectations or pressure. It's like meeting yourself again, but from a deeper perspective where the quality of the moment matters more than its speed or frequency. Studies on the psychology of pleasure, such as those by Dr. Debbie Herbernick, a leading expert in intimate well-being, reveal that in later life, satisfaction isn't about speed, but the ability to savor every stage of desire. A slower rhythm allows the body to release endorphins and oxytocin more steadily, creating a longer-lasting and more pleasurable sense of well-being. Here, time works in your favor, letting you immerse yourself in the moment without haste or the need to prove anything to anyone. Remember, your rhythm is uniquely yours, and respecting it is a sign of wisdom and self-respect. My friend Lupe, a wise woman who has always been an example of enjoying life at every stage, used to tell me, "Celia, time has never been our enemy. It's our rush that makes us stumble." She was right. Lupe learned to cherish every touch as a gift, without anticipating the next step or fearing that the moment would end too soon. When you honor your own rhythm, pleasure doesn't diminish, it expands. So, give yourself permission to enjoy without rushing. Listen to what your body is telling you and adapt to its new cadence. In youth, desire may move faster, but the depth of each experience is often limited. Now, you have the chance to turn every encounter into an act of true and genuine connection, where pleasure is experienced in every sense, in every detail. Here's the first secret. Let your body set the pace. There's no urgency to reach the goal because the journey itself can be even more satisfying. Every gesture, every touch, and every moment is a gift at this stage of life. Embrace your new rhythm, dear listener, because within it lies a more authentic pleasure and a deeper intimacy than ever before. Number 2, your brain becomes the new pleasure center. As the years go by, the true epicenter of pleasure begins to shift. It's no longer just the body that responds to desire. The brain takes center stage, becoming the key organ for a fulfilling, intimate life. This transformation is profound and eye-opening because it unlocks a kind of pleasure that doesn't rely solely on the physical strength or quickness of youth. At this stage, pleasure is born and magnified in the mind, one of the greatest advantages of maturity. Modern neuroscience and psychology teach us that the human brain has the power to amplify desire and pleasure by emotionally connecting to each experience. When you understand this, you realize that desire isn't just awakened in the body, but also in thoughts, emotions, and the connections you create with each intimate moment. This is where you can experience a kind of pleasure that transcends the physical, pleasure that becomes richer, longer lasting, and allows for a deeper intimacy. You may never have thought of it this way, but consider this. At this stage of life, desire and satisfaction can be ignited by a thought, an image, a fantasy, or even a conversation that makes you feel deeply connected. This allows you to create moments of desire and pleasure using your imagination and memories, meaning you're no longer solely dependent on physical responses. In short, you can enhance pleasure with a simple thought or a desire that arises in your mind. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer, known for his focus on the power of will, once said, "Pleasure is ultimately the triumph of will over circumstances." Here, your willpower and imagination become your greatest allies. So, how can you harness this? It's simple but powerful. Allow yourself to fantasize. Let your mind explore desires and scenarios and awaken sensations through your imagination. This type of mental intimacy enriches any encounter, adding a layer of emotional and mental depth that elevates pleasure to a whole new level. Recent studies on the psychology of pleasure, like those conducted by Dr. Helen Fisher, reveal that as we mature, the brain responds more intensely when desire is first experienced in the mind. Sensual fantasies and thoughts increase the release of dopamine and oxytocin, creating a sense of well-being and connection that primes the body to fully enjoy every moment. My dear friend Lupe always said that at a certain age, the body becomes a companion to pleasure, while true desire lives in the mind. "Celia," she'd tell me, "let your mind play, let your imagination guide your body, because that's where the true source of desire lies." And she was right. By giving space to thoughts and emotions, every encounter becomes something unique and special. So here's the second secret. Give your brain the recognition it deserves in your intimate life. Imagine, fantasize, and let yourself be carried by ideas and sensations that transport you to a state of pleasure without external pressures. This kind of mental enjoyment allows you to experience each moment authentically, without worrying about physical expectations. It's a pleasure that arises from within and only grows stronger with experience. Remember, at this stage, your true allure lies in your mind and the freedom to let desire flow naturally and deeply. Because pleasure that starts in the brain knows no limits. It's a pleasure that expands and lives in every detail, turning every experience into a celebration of who you are and what you have to offer. Number 3, the true power of mature masculinity. Throughout life, we've been taught that being masculine is synonymous with strength, speed, and performance. In youth, masculinity often seems measured by how much energy you can show, how quickly you can act, or how many times you can prove your manhood. But at 60 and beyond, the meaning of true masculinity changes profoundly. Here, being masculine isn't about performance or meeting expectations. It's about presence, calm, and confidence. Once you understand this shift, the power of mature masculinity becomes an incredible resource for enjoying a fulfilling, intimate life. Maturity offers something youth cannot: confidence that no longer seeks validation. Masculinity is no longer tied to the pressure to impress, but to the ability to connect authentically. Now is the time to embrace intimacy without rushing, without external goals, and with the certainty that your worth isn't measured by quantity, but by the quality of what you offer. As the Greek philosopher Socrates said, "To know thyself is the beginning of all wisdom." This new masculinity is rooted precisely in that, knowing and accepting yourself as you are. This kind of mature, self-assured masculinity has a unique allure. At this age, there's no need to prove anything, and that calm becomes magnetic. When you're confident in who you are, that energy radiates in your actions and relationships, creating a presence that draws others in and builds trust with your partner. Self-assurance is the hallmark of maturity, allowing those around you to feel truly seen and valued. From the perspective of modern psychology, this authenticity that develops over time is closely linked to emotional well-being and desire. Studies by Dr. David Schnarch, an expert in relationship therapy, show that men who feel secure and authentic in their intimate lives experience greater satisfaction and create deeper, more fulfilling connections with their partners. It's in this tranquility, in this freedom to be oneself, that masculinity becomes a serene and powerful force. My friend Lupe often shared stories about her husband, explaining how he became more attractive to her as he grew older. "Celia," she would say with a laugh, "the more the years went by, the less he worried about impressing me, and that made him even more charming." What truly captivated her wasn't a display of energy, but the way he was fully present in every moment, looking at her with the calm of someone who had nothing to prove. For her, that was true masculinity. So, dear listener, remember that at this stage in life, your greatest asset is your authenticity. Let go of any pressure to perform or prove yourself. At this age, true masculinity is found in confidence, in knowing who you are and enjoying the moment without comparing yourself to anyone else. This calm, secure presence is your greatest tool of attraction. It not only helps you feel good about yourself, but also makes others feel truly comfortable and valued in your presence. Here's the third secret: embrace this new, mature masculinity. Let calmness, authenticity, and confidence become your signature, and watch how the quality of your intimate encounters soars. You have nothing to prove, only the pleasure of being exactly who you are. If you're enjoying this video so far and feel like you're uncovering these changes that once went unnoticed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button to support this content. Stay with me until the end, because the most revealing insights about your potential and pleasure in this stage of life are still to come. For those who are truly committed to transforming their intimate lives and making the most of this phase, I have a final reflection that might completely change how you experience and share those moments. Tell me, where are you tuning in from? I'd love to know. Let's keep going. Number 4, circulation as your best ally. At this stage of life, circulation becomes a key factor in maintaining a fulfilling and satisfying intimate life. You've probably heard about its importance for overall health, but it's rarely mentioned that good circulation is also essential for experiencing renewed pleasure and desire. Over time, your blood vessels need a little extra attention, and when you care for them, you're not only promoting better health, but also creating a physical state that enhances more intense and enjoyable experiences. Optimal circulation isn't just a medical benefit, it's a tool of seduction. It keeps your body ready to respond to desire naturally. With improved blood flow, your body feels energized, and this vitality translates into every intimate encounter. According to physician and sexologist Dr. Michael Castleman, circulatory health is crucial for masculine vitality in maturity. Good circulation enhances physical response, heightens sensitivity in intimate areas and helps keep the body receptive and active when it's needed most. You might wonder how to improve and maintain good circulation. The answer lies in simple daily habits. Staying active with gentle exercises like walking, stretching, or even light yoga is an effective way to stimulate your circulatory system. These movements boost blood flow, strengthen the heart, and help ensure that blood reaches all parts of the body efficiently. Additionally, a healthy diet plays a vital role. Foods rich in antioxidants, like fruits, vegetables, and nuts, support vascular health and promote arterial flexibility. My dear friend Lupe always said that as we age, we must nourish the body with the same care we use to nourish the soul. She firmly believed that self-care is a way to honor life, often telling her husband, "When you take care of yourself, you're also taking care of me." For them, the link between physical well-being and the ability to enjoy intimacy was a shared commitment. When both partners are healthy and active, intimate moments naturally become more enjoyable and fulfilling. Rest is another crucial factor to consider. Quality sleep allows the body to recover and ensures that your circulation functions optimally. When you sleep well, your body becomes better oxygenated, directly boosting your energy and physical and mental performance. This means you can approach every intimate moment with a sense of renewal, free from the weight of fatigue. So, dear listener, here's the fourth secret. Treat your circulation as an essential part of your intimate life. By doing so, you're not only investing in your physical health, but also ensuring that your body responds naturally and harmoniously to your desires. These small daily changes allow you to approach every connection with vitality and renewed energy. Give your body the care and attention it deserves, because when you're in great shape, pleasure becomes more intense, a shared experience that benefits both you and your partner. Remember, at this stage, your body rewards every bit of care you give it. Nurture your circulation, because it's the foundation of a satisfying and fulfilling intimate life. Number 5, the seduction of your presence. In maturity, true seduction isn't found in flashy words or gestures, it's found in the calm and depth of your presence. At this stage of life, attraction doesn't rely on quick techniques or proving something you're not. The power lies in projecting authentic energy, the sense of confidence and peace that comes from someone who knows themselves and has learned to value the present moment. Mature seduction is about truly being there, offering genuine attention without embellishment. As Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychologist, once said, "Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens." At this stage, your allure grows stronger the more you connect with yourself and turn inward. That calmness, that serenity, is something few achieve in youth, but becomes your greatest asset in maturity. What does it mean to have a seductive presence? It means being fully present in every moment, undistracted and unhurried. When you're with someone and allow them to feel the weight of your attention, something special happens. You create an atmosphere of trust and intimacy that paves the way for a deeper connection. It's not about doing anything, it's about simply being yourself, calm and genuine. This subtle skill, honed through life's experiences, now becomes a tool for enjoying intimate moments filled with meaning and devotion. From a neuroscience perspective, this ability to be present triggers the release of oxytocin and dopamine in the brain, hormones tied to pleasure, empathy, and well-being. Dr. John Gottman, an expert on lasting relationships, has shown in his research that those who practice full presence in their relationships achieve deeper emotional and physical connections that grow stronger over time. When you allow yourself to truly be there, your partner feels it, strengthening the bond and desire between you. Your presence is also expressed through your body language, a calm gesture, direct eye contact, a relaxed posture. All of this communicates that you're fully there, enjoying the moment without expectations. This kind of body language conveys confidence and peace, creating a space where the other person feels comfortable and can fully enjoy the experience with you. My friend Lupe, a wise woman with a tranquil spirit, always said, "The true power lies in the peace with which you live." Her husband embodied this power of presence. He didn't need to say much to radiate security and attraction. He was simply there, fully present with her, listening, and being a steady companion. This presence became the foundation of an intimacy that grew stronger with every year. For Lupe, nothing was more attractive than knowing he was entirely by her side. No rush, no pressure. So, dear listener, here's the fifth secret. True seduction isn't in what you say or do, it's in how you are. Give each moment the full attention it deserves, because that authentic, calm energy is one of the most powerful sources of attraction. You don't need to prove anything or meet any expectations. You just need to be present, comfortable in your own skin, and that's what truly draws people in and fosters connection. Remember, at this stage of life, your presence is your greatest strength. Allow yourself to savor each moment, projecting that confident, genuine energy that only comes with time. In maturity, true allure lies in the serenity that invites trust and desire without the need for words. Number 6, new zones of pleasure in your body. As the years go by, your body reveals new ways to experience pleasure, zones you might not have noticed before or never fully explored. It's as though your body is inviting you to rediscover it, to open yourself to a new map where pleasure is no longer confined to the usual areas, but spreads across every inch of your skin, every small gesture, every slow and intentional touch. Maturity brings a different sensitivity, a new receptivity that allows you to experience pleasure from a completely fresh perspective. Your skin, the largest sensory organ of the body, becomes more attuned over time. This is one of the greatest secrets of pleasure in maturity. Every part of your body can become a source of enjoyment when given the right attention. This is not just a personal discovery, it's an opportunity to explore with your partner, creating moments of intimacy that go beyond convention and lead to deeply satisfying experiences. Science supports this idea. Research in neuropsychology and sexuality, such as that by Dr. Barry McCarthy, a therapist specializing in mature relationships, shows that exploring new areas of the body, such as the neck, hands, shoulders, or face, stimulates the brain to release endorphins and dopamine. These hormones not only create feelings of pleasure, but also deepen emotional connection, making intimate moments more profound and meaningful. What zones could you explore? Start with areas that might have gone unnoticed before: the earlobes, the inside of the arms, the neck, or the base of the nape. Even places like the hands or feet, often overlooked in daily life, can become unexpected sources of pleasure and connection. By taking the time to explore each zone with patience, you open yourself to a kind of pleasure that doesn't rely on haste or intensity, but on sensitivity and curiosity. My dear friend Lupe, always so wise, once shared something her husband had taught her over time. "Celia," she said, "when he touches me without rushing, expecting nothing in return, every caress feels special, like he's discovering my body for the first time." That was their secret, to explore every part of each other without expectations, as if every encounter was a new opportunity to connect. Through this mutual discovery, they found a bond that went beyond physical intimacy, creating a closeness that strengthened their relationship year after year. At this stage of life, the presence and intention behind each touch matter more than ever. It's no longer about reaching a final goal, but about enjoying the process, savoring each moment to its fullest. This unhurried exploration allows your body and mind to synchronize, creating a complete experience of pleasure that's not just physical, but emotional as well. So, dear listener, here's the sixth secret. Embrace the discovery of new zones of pleasure in your body. Explore with patience and curiosity every part of yourself, allowing each touch to be a journey, a unique experience where pleasure builds gradually, without the urgency of youth, but with the depth of experience. This kind of intimacy is a gift that maturity offers, a doorway to connection that goes beyond the surface. Remember, every inch of your body has something to offer at this stage. Give it the chance to surprise you, to reveal new ways to feel and enjoy. Because at this age, pleasure becomes an art of exploration, and each new discovery is a celebration of who you are and what you still have to share. Reaching this stage of life, some may feel that their body has changed too much, or that desire is no longer experienced the same way. But the truth is, every change is an opportunity to rediscover who you are, to see your intimate life with fresh eyes, and to enjoy it with a different kind of intensity, free from the rush and expectations of youth. These moments we share aren't just to talk about intimacy, but to reflect together on all that this stage of life has to offer. I want this to be a space where we explore what life truly means at this age, speaking openly but always with respect and depth. Here, we don't stay on the surface. We go further to find the most authentic connections, the ones that truly enrich our lives. Because every little discovery you make, every reflection, and every new understanding of your own desires impacts not just your intimate life, but how you feel about yourself and others. If this is your first time here, I'm Celia, and I invite you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. What's coming next will help you explore and understand aspects of life that are often left unsaid, but are essential for living fully. And if you've made it this far, I know you're committed to your own growth, and I want to acknowledge you for that. To know who has truly connected with this message, comment with the phrase, "I love wisdom," and tell me where you're listening from. I'd love to know who is sharing this journey of discovery and growth with me. See you in the next video, and remember, at this stage of life, you're in the perfect moment to enjoy every instant to its fullest.